Hello, fellow YouTubers, Bear Prepper here. I bet you think I forgot about making the ricotta from the whey. I didn't. I just wanted to do it on a separate video. Give you guys a treat this week so that you get 2 videos. So here's my whey. I put it in the refrigerator to store it. So I'm going to pour it in. Whoop, I'm going to be a mess. I'm shaking it because there's sediment. It's kind of settled. And now we need to heat it to 200 degrees. I'm going to use my Instapot. I'm going to put it on the saute mode and hit go. I think that's sauteed. Yeah. Alright. And we're going to let it get to 200 degrees. And then we're going to try to maintain it there. It's a little tricky to try to maintain it. Right now we're at 64. While we're waiting, I just got the freeze dryer emptied. I have some rings, onion rings, freeze dried, because I wanted to get them out of my freezer. It's great for making onion soup out of. And then I'm trying pickles for the first time. These are dill. I'm not a great fan of dill pickles, but Pat is, so I figured I'd make her some. So let's try. Oh wow. Really vinegary. Kind of tastes like a chip, and the very end, like a pickle. Definitely more concentrated. I'll let you know if she likes them. She's not here right now, so. Alright, I'll come back to you as soon as this reaches 200. So I'd like to make a public service announcement. Don't forget to register to vote. I don't care who you vote for. I truly don't. I just believe it's all of our civic duty to vote. And I hope you check your registration now. If you go to vote.gov, it'll show you a little screen where you can select your state, and it'll tell you how to register to vote. As a vet, our freedoms are very important to me, and voting is part of that. So if you're allowed to vote, please, please register to vote, and thank you. Okay, I guess I should have told you. Put your Instapot on low. Low is about 200 degrees. You should be good with that. Just stir it as it warms up, so that you don't get burnt on the bottom. So now you can either use lemon juice or you can use vinegar. I'm going to use vinegar today, and it's a 1/4 cup for 1 gallon of whey. I have 1/2 gallon of whey, so I'm going to use 1/8 cup. This is a 1/4 cup, so I'm just going to use about 1/8 of that cup. And then you're going to stir it in. And you're going to let this cook, I think it's 10 to 15 minutes. As the whey heats, you'll start seeing the curds appear now that you put the vinegar in. Let me get my other camera. So as you can see, after I stirred it in, the curd is beginning to form. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it is beginning to form. Whoop! Fog! There we go. And you're going to let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes till it looks like it's done. And by the way, you can use just about any whey. You can use milk kefir, you can use yogurt whey, you can use ricotta whey, you can use mozzarella, anything, any kind of whey, you can make ricotta out of it. That's just telling me it's hit the temperature where it's going to hold for cooking time now. Starting to form. And we'll come back to you in 10-15 minutes. All right, so after you've let it cook at 200 for 10 to 15 minutes, I went 15 minutes, then you're going to let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. And I've let it go 10 minutes. And you're going to notice your curd will start to clump. And you're going to use some sort of spatula or slotted spoon. And I happen to like these. Don't ask me what they're called. And you're going to pull it out. And I'm putting it in a cheesecloth lined strainer with a bowl underneath it. This towel I found I have used for cheese before, so yay! It should work. Alright, let's see. Now, double check your Instapot and make sure your Instapot will only go up to 200 on low. You just turn that dial on saute before it starts. You turn that dial to low because it'll automatically come on high. Now, this didn't make a lot of ricotta. And you got to use it within 7 to 9 days. But I would rather do this and use it than not have it. I'm going to put it on my salad. Put it on my pasta. Let me give you a look-see. Isn't that beautiful? Look. So now I'm just going to sprinkle a little salt on it. Let it drain. And then I'll probably have this for lunch. Just a little salt. I'm not a big salt fan. And I'll probably check this and see if I can get a little more out of it. Because I see some down there, and this one has that on it, so it's a little hard to get in there. So there you go. That's how you make ricotta cheese. And I guess I should show you. And as it drains, let's see, can you see it? Whoop, 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 there we go. You can just bounce it. It'll start to roll, see that? Whoops. All right, let's try this again. Can you see that? And then it starts to roll, and you get a nice little log until you get it the texture you want. Remember, you can make this with cheese whey, yogurt whey. Like if you're making yogurt and then you want to turn it into Greek yogurt, you hang it in a cloth. You can use that whey. You can use milk kefir. And you can also just freeze your whey until you get a gallon to make your ricotta. So that's another option. I hope you give this a try, and thank you for sticking with me. You know, I never seem to get used to talking to the camera after all these years. Oh well, I hope you enjoy it. Blessings.